Hi, my name is Mike Palmer. I just wanted to share a story about Paulie and pay my respects to a piece of Syracuse history. When I was a kid, I started going to shows in Syracuse in the late 90s, 97, 98, around there. And I think as a kid, you kind of notice, the staples, the people that everyone knew, the guys that were always on the list or always talking to the bands. And Paulie was one of those guys when I was a kid. It was like, who is that guy? Because, he's not in a band, and I don't think he's a promoter. Like, why is he getting into every show for free? And I remember seeing Madball years and years ago, and, they all knew him. And I'm like, why does Madball know who this, random guy is, And I think that really is kind of just the lore of Paulie, right? If you were a regular in Syracuse, you were eventually going to meet him. If you were around with any kind of consistency, it just kind of happened. So it's I don't remember the catalyst or the exact moment where I started to talk to him. It just kind of happened. But he would always say nice stuff about whatever band I was doing, and I've heard that a lot. Right, the guy just knew every band and who was in them, and would always ask you, "Hey man, what's going on with this? You guys recording? You doing whatever?" So I always thought that was really awesome about him. Paulie was one of the guys you looked for when you went to a show, and definitely as I got older and I had a family and going to shows became less frequent, you kind of find yourself not knowing any of the new faces. Who am I going to talk to when I go there, right? But you always had a 50% chance of seeing Paulie there, so you knew you had someone that you could chat with. He was like Batman. You'd be having a conversation with him, and he would just disappear to the other side of the venue instantly. It was like a superpower he had. But it was always just awesome seeing him. Any show you went to. I have a funny memory of Paulie for sure. It was probably 12, 13 years ago. Whenever the penny was kind of heading down, they were stopping doing shows. I was in a band at the time called Dead Holiday. We got booked with Unholy and Freya, and it was a late show. So people are drinking or whatever, and the crowd was kind of a mixed bag, which the penny shows could definitely tend to be. And after Unholy got done playing, there was a guy that was just getting kind of uppity and nasty with a girl that was there. And it got to the point where he had to leave, so a couple of us go to kick him out, and a fight breaks out between me and this guy. And to Paulie's credit, he's trying to break this fight up. He's just trying to keep the peace, and this fight spills out the front door, and now we're on the sidewalk and we're rolling around, and Paulie's trying to keep the peace. And at some point we get up and we're just kind of yelling, and this Paulie's standing between us, which is kind of a funny thing in itself because. It's Paulie, right? And this kid drops, an N-bomb. And Paulie just kind of looks around and, puts his hands up. He's like, well, I tried. And it was, at that point, it was what it was. But I always thought that was funny. And every time I'd see Paulie after that, he'd tell me to, cut it out and stop starting fights. But Paulie was Paulie. He'd always help us loading gear in. If he was around the door, whatever club you were playing in, he'd help you load your gear in and talk shop. It definitely meant you were going to give him a ride home, but it was definitely all good. I definitely gave him more than one ride home after whatever show at the Lost or wherever we were. And I don't remember anything significant story wise on those ride homes, but I'm happy to say I've got the memories of bringing him home after some shows, and whatever the conversations were. I'm proud that I have them, and I'm proud to say I knew him, and proud to know that his memory will live on through this series, and his family can come and hear these stories about him forever. So it's a great thing. So rest in peace, Paulie, for sure. Godspeed.
Paulie's Vault is brought to you by The Lost Horizon, Syracuse's longest-lasting, most consistent, and all-around best rock and roll club. I'm John Bukowski, and welcome back to Paulie's Vault. Today we've got a real awesome episode for you. We're going to focus on the band Milton's Disciples. Milton's Disciples was one of the first hardcore punk bands around the area, and they really had a very slapstick sense of humor, and were just a lot of fun. So what we're going to do first is we're going to play the Milton A Go-Go demo that I had found in Paulie's stuff. And then after that, he also had a set from The Lost Horizon. I sent this to Paul, a.k.a. Toolshed of Milton's Disciples, and he believes that the set is either from 86 or 87 towards the end of the band. It's a really fun set, albeit it's a little rough sounding, but I mean, the tape is almost 40 years old, so all things considered, it's still pretty cool to listen to. I hope you enjoy this relic of Syracuse history.
The battle never ceases! Gave him my diseases! Made me my Jesus! Woo! Oh, the beast! Battle never ceases! Gave him my diseases! Made me my Jesus! Woo! Smoking! So what? Gonna have a good time. Nah, 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 gonna have a good time. Nah, 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 gonna have a good time. Nah, 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 gonna have a good time. In the sugar gang, next to the moving blind. Always put the best on, never give it up a fight. Never commit a single crime, they would never steal. Bill Cosby taking shows from all every show. But I was in the sugar gang, but I was in the sugar gang, but I was in the sugar gang. Hey, hey! Pretty raped the teacher, must have said a man. The sugar boys, the junkies, the shit is in the fan. But I was laughing at the guy who's doing by the 10. Might not be here cause I'm paid, doing cause the only way. But over to the sugar gang, but over to the sugar gang, but over to the sugar gang. Hey, hey! Yes, I used to like Bill Cosby, but then my Cosby pride went down the drain. Cause I found out Bill Cosby is a fucking liar! Said the code would never change, said the days would be the same. Now they're gonna all to death, Bill Cosby, you're full of shit! The code would never change. So the days would be the same. Now they're running off your net. Because you're full of shit. Bill Cosby is, Bill Cosby is, Bill Cosby is a fucking liar! I was born ready, motherfucker! You talk about the other day, man, I never gets away. Movies game going out, right into his living stone. Punch him, my leg, oh, my leg, my leg, my leg, oh. You know, it was the other day, lying on his lawn, picked it up and said that, eating gets wrong. Punch him, my leg, oh, my leg, my leg, oh. You saw him the other day, I'm playing with a toy. Took an egg from his cat, did his ass to make sure. Punch him, my leg, oh, fuck it, my leg, my nut, oh. Reading all them high-fashion magazines, clothes you wear and girl, I call them public scenes, but now you're stepping stone. Hey, now you're stepping stone. You didn't have no shoes. Now you're walking around like a front page news. You're being awful careful about the friends you choose. You won't find me in your book of hooves, cause now you're stepping stone. Hey, now you're stepping stone. Thank you. This is a kooky song. It's called Milton is God. Go! Slow part. Milton is God, hey. Milton is God, whoa. Milton, he's got you know. What the friend for? Milton, God, 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 Milton. Is God. Give me a Pop-Tart. And this is the way we rock the house, right? Folded. I folded already. You quit fucking folding! Okie doke, I'm stoked, yeah. Okay, we're playing. It's on, it's on. From the ceiling, over the sky, one leave us resting. Let Michael be up, cause no one cleaned up. Oh God, the headless potato! Electrical outlets hanging from the ceiling. Oh, purpose cries, all those people, prestige. appeared, cause no one cleaned up. Oh! Oh! Headless potato!
No, not the headless potato!
Electric alarms hang from the ceiling. Up in the sky, Paulie is resting. That must have been cause no one cleaned up. Oh, the headless potato! Woo! Woo! Rock and roll! Okay. I got fired from the job. I got no money. I can't afford to buy no grease. Without grease, my life is great. I used to work at Peter's IGA. Hey man, shut your bag and please. Those boys do what I say. Legs first, eggs and top. Go back room, grab a mop. Not a big order here. Grab that woman a case of beer, but now I got no reason to live. Took away a blue coat. I got no reason to live. I can't make noise or break. I got no reason to live. Awesome. Take back bottles. I got no reason to live. Now I got no reason to live. I got no reason to live.
Okay, play this reggae John Love song, okay? Come on, John Love.
Ain't got a job, me life's a drag. Just the waste, put me in the bag. Went to school, learn how to cheat. All I got, perverts on the sheet. Nothing to do, I'm bored to death. I'm so bored, I'm bored to death. Boredom sets in, just want to die. Just can't move, no matter how I try. I don't do drugs, and I won't start. I did them once, and I stick with tarts. Season, Jungle. Ready to go? Blow off the faces! The battle never ceases! Never my diseases! May it be my Jesus! Ah! Blow off the faces! Battle never ceases! Never my diseases! May it be my Jesus! Woo! Take from the ceiling! All purpose grind, follow me my prestige! The lion back to there, no one, lead down! All sword ahead of the NATO! back to grab a box. Got a big order here. Grab that woman, case of beer. But now, I got no reason to live. No! I got no reason to live. No! Got no job. I got no reason to live. Take away my blue coat. I got no reason to live. No longer can set the boys free. I got no reason to live. Buster, they got bottles. I got no reason to live. I got no reason to live. I got no reason to live. Yeah, macaroni and cheese. That was better. This is a kooky song. It's called Milton's God. Go! Over! Give me a Pop-Tart! Oh,
Wild thing! Come on, Nilly! Wild thing! You make my heart sing! You make everything look good to me! Ha ha ha! Sticker! Wild thing! I think I love you! But I gotta know for sure! So come on, baby! Right in the road. Tell me right now. Ah! Bang. Make my heart sing. You make everything look good to me. Wild thing. You make my heart sing. You make everything look good to me. I want it, babe. 16. Wild thing. You make my heart sing. You make everything look good to me. Everything.
And that ends the demo section of the show. And now we're going to play a set from The Lost Horizon that was recorded in either 86 or 87.
Has got to be real for you to know just how I feel. Love and love are at one A. Love is real and not fade away. stranded in the shadow. never needed. I can say you miss my lips. The boy you never needed. Find yourself all alone. Nobody's gonna stop it. I'm not coming home. I'm not coming home. I wake up one morning, I'm gone. Trouble driving your mind, you'll find that I'm gone. If you stay alive, if you stay alive, if you stay alive, if you stay alive, you don't miss me, you don't miss me, you don't miss me.
Are we ready? Okay. We're really not ready for this. Things have just gotten real screwed up. We're borrowing things. We don't have a bass player anymore. And life's just turned into like now. Katrina's out there giving you cards. Enjoy them. Milton is God, the whole bit. Katrina, give the people their time. Thanks for fucking it up for us, bitch. Your stuff will be on the porch tonight. The song's called PBJ Tarts. They really suck. I am tarts like you. It's a PB&J bar. Ow! No! 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 Ow! Told you we were fucking it up good tonight. Let's just do Fat Alright. We'll do it some other time for you. I got a good song. We could have a good time. Get on with it. Good fucking liar. Stick with Pepsi, see what you want. Ooh, it's mysticism time. If you were here Monday, you've heard this whole type of coming at you cold strong. What's over here?
Oh, come on. Cascade on a dish.
Who wants to hear it? Slow it down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is still a 50 song, and if you anybody said, it's called Milton's Guy. Go. Slow part. Milton's God, man. Milton's God, wow. Milton's God, yeah, 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 yeah. Milton's God, yeah. Milton's God. Why did you turn to Chip Tomorrow's mom's birthday, gotta get a gift. Cruise off the shopping town, can't find shit. My left hand Hello, can you hear me? Okay, time for the drummer to sing. Song about when Chris was dead. This is how he died. We've been trying awful hard just for you. But not. Let's get it all the way through this time. Monkey song time. Hey, here's a guitar. Trying to make the mark in society. Losing all the tricks that you use all day. Eating on them pop fashion magazines. Closure wearing girl causing public scenes. Now you're stepping